So have it right, up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. Big up to every single one of you live and locked in. Hope everyone is doing well in life. First and foremost, I want you all to smash to a piece that like button. If you haven't smashed it, smash it right now. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. So we've got a notification bell, ding dong. Let's have it right. So you know when we go live. And we've got the Minerals FC Ultras membership pinned at the top live chat and download description. Salute to all the Minerals FC Ultras. Salute to our Chelsea old boys. We see things they'll never see. And salute to no surrender mentality. And big up to every single one of you Minerals FC Ultras live and locked in. Hope everyone is doing well and definitely winning in life, what we're doing here. So let's just reload it. Let's refresh the memory, bruv. Yeah? We got a bit of this. What is it? Like that? Wash. We got a bit of this. We got a bit of this. We got a bit of that. And then we have to mix it in with the big boy Minerals, bruv. Because we have Chelsea got 5 on it, bruv. Yeah? Can we play the hammers every week? What we doing here, bruv? What are we saying? Everyone, we're buzzing, bruv. So we're going to have Curse and S1zzla come on. Curse is on his way. And we're going to bring in straight into the arena, bruv, S1zzla. So do smash that like button. Big up to you, Sis. How are we doing?
Good afternoon, Johnny. Good afternoon, Minerals FC. Yeah, I'm buzzing. Absolutely buzzing after last night. I can't tell you how much it felt to go there, witness that, and I've got lots of stories, lots of takes, lots to give you my insight and opinion on after last night, which I'm absolutely buzzing about.
Well, let's have it right. We didn't expect that. We did not expect that. Obviously, how it started, you know what I mean? Didn't start very well. Cole Palmer come off. Did you see him aggravated in training, like warming up and that?
No, it took so long to try and get in the ground. I didn't actually get to the seat till about 10 to 8. So it had already broke. The news had already broke. It was like unconfirmed, something wrong with his eye. So we went through the game thinking it might be something to do with his eye or something, because he was rubbing his eye. But no, first we knew S1zzla was on, and yeah, we were a bit gutted, to be fair, thinking, you know, we've got to come to this place without our top man. But yeah, it was weird for me because I looked at the team and I thought to myself, going away from home and playing basically one defensive midfielder, it's not in my culture of a Chelsea fan to be like that. You think about all the Mourinho teams, all the Conte team with Matic and Kante sitting. We always play two sitting midfielders. So I was worried a bit at the start that we'd gone a bit too attacking, like the fact that there was, you know, 5 fluid attackers, S1zzla coming in for Palmer. But yeah, and after a few minutes when S1zzla lost the ball, not really his fault, because you want him to try things and be creative. But old what's the name, old Packer bet merchant, 365 merchant, and just waltzed through the whole of our team. What's the name? Nobody picked him up, and we only had one midfielder, and Caicedo couldn't get across to him. And we'll come on to the goalie in a minute, but that's my worry, is the fact that it's just so open, and I'm not used to that being a Chelsea. In the best teams we've had, we normally go away from home and have 2 sitting in there. But, you know, I'll come on to it in a bit. Credit to Maresca, because he got it right, didn't he? He went for it, and he really pushed their frailties in midfield. But at the start, I was worried with the openness of the midfield. I really was.
I think, like, we were only... I always expect us to beat us, but in the back of my mind, I know what our record is like against us, against West Ham. It's a nightmare, bruv. But to be fair, when we got the Cole Palmer news, I think that actually shook up all the players. I don't think they knew that he just changed them. Like you could see that they went into that first 10, 15 minutes lost because they obviously had a game plan, and Cole Palmer's going to play on the right as well, which is very interesting because we've all been saying play him on the right. So obviously him not starting and S1zzla gets the call up, I think it made them a little bit uneasy and didn't know what to expect. And that you could see that from the first 15 minutes, clear as day.
Yeah.
We didn't
and they haven't got that
comfortable.
They haven't got that leadership. They haven't got that experience to kind of cope with that. And again, that brings us on to talk about Sanchez. Just lost the plot, didn't he? His concentration and his preparation for the game. When Paquetá, Bet365 merchant, hit the ball, I just thought he's just going to catch it in his hands. But one, he was well out of position. All right, the ball moved in the air, but his concentration is out of position. And also, old Flappy Bird, why don't you use your left hand?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's doing that, isn't he? But
yeah,
just use your left hand. So the fans at that point were absolutely fucking livid at Sanchez, and obviously he was just behind the away fans, and he lost his head for a minute, didn't he? There was one chance early on, one time when he got the ball and he passed it out to S1zzla. He had his back to the goal. He had his back to the ball. S1zzla turned around and got it, and no danger. But for like 10, 15 minutes, he lost his head after that, which you can't have that in a goalkeeper, can you? You know, you need somebody who, when you get a setback in the warm-up, when you get you go down 1-0 early on, you need to be able to handle it. And for me, old Flappy Bird Sanchez was even the second goal, which didn't end up being a goal, was, I thought he could have done better. I'm always harsh with our goalies because we've had the minerals of Mendy and Courtois. Do you know what I mean? So I expect a goalie to save that second one. I know it was offside in the end, but he got his leg to it, didn't
he? Yeah. I mean, we buy any car merchant Paquetá, bruv. Yeah, with an absolute fucking screamer. It was. But Sanchez is flapping more than Bonnie Blue at this rate. Big up to Curse, bruv.
Oh, Curse is here. I like Curse.
Big up, Johnny. Big up, sis. Come on. Big up, chat. Come on. Come on.
Let's go, bruv. Let's go.
Bro, do you know, we'll get into Paquetá later on. Yeah, we'll get into him later on. Pause. But this is mad, yeah? Like, we got the result. We got a result that we didn't think we was going to get because I didn't think it was going to be that many goals. After I saw the fifth, I was like, do you know what? Let's go for 8. Fuck it. Why not? Do you know what I mean? Because I'm trying to bury teams, bro. I'm trying to be at their feet. I'm trying to apply for that job where you put them in the morgue. I'm trying to be that guy, bro. Do you know what I mean? Just be like,
be an Undertaker.
in there. Yeah, I want to be that guy, bro. I watch wrestling, bro. I'm trying to be the Undertaker, bro. I want to be that guy, bro. Literally. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, no, it was a good game. We came in there. Pedro, you see João Pedro, yeah? Baller. That guy is scoring headers. He's just scoring for fun, bro. And I have to question what Delap's role is. I know he's, you know, he can be quite, you know, physical and so forth, but physicality don't mean shit if you're not scoring, bro. Do you know what I mean? And to be fair, the last game that we played, when S1zzla got the penalty, he gave the ball to him to let him score because he wanted to get him on the sheet and that. But it's like S1zzla should have scored that, even with the coach singer, bruv. Did you see how the coach singer got mad at S1zzla when he didn't square the ball to him?
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
Did you see it?
I did see it. Did you see it? Did you see it? Yeah. You saw it, man.
And he's having to go at Willian, and it's like, not being funny, but you're rubbish, bruv. I'm not being funny, but you're shit, bruv. You're overpriced, overpaid for what? You don't do nothing. You're unfit all the time. It's long for you.
Overweight.
Yeah, bruv. You get me? Tipping the scales and that. What is he, a Libra or something? Anyway, long story short now, yeah? You see Willian run through the ball. I call him Willian now because everyone's talking about S1zzla, Steve, S1zzla. No one knows his names all of a sudden. But anyway, Willian, right? He's playing the ball now. He's run through. He's got through the crowd. Boom. He could have took the shot, but he didn't. He passed it to Enzo for him to get on a goal sheet. And it's like, that's how you know he's... Bruv, I'm going to say
he's elite.
He's got the minerals. He's got the minerals, bruv. Yeah? Because he wasn't greedy. He passed it to Enzo to get him on a score sheet.
Yeah. I
And
thought that was
I reckon he could have done
class.
it himself. Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
I was expecting him to shoot. I'll be honest, because we know
Same.
when we
Same.
played against him with Palmeiras, he scored that from near post like that by the byline.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's got it in him. But he
The
showed that
crossbarring in.
maturity,
Yeah.
brother. 18 years old to do that, and he knows we scored that goal, we killed the game. So he'd rather sacrifice himself getting the glory.
Yeah.
To give Enzo Fernandez a tap in, knowing that he was having a go at him and having a dig at him, even though he's looking at him going, "Well, you're Argentinian, you're a coach singer, get out of here, bro." What we doing?
Yeah.
You know,
What, we gave him something to sing about.
100%. But on that note, on S1zzla Willian, because he got the last minute call up, and I don't think people understand. For a kid like that, 18 years old, in a London derby, away in his second Premier League game, to get the start like that, and the performance he put in. All right, man of match maybe could have gone to Neto, because I thought he was class.
Yeah, I agree.
But S1zzla, the moments, bruv, and the mentality and the maturity in this kid, bruv. He is, as you said, and I've said it as well. We're all going to say it. He truly has the damn fucking minerals, bruv. He really
facts,
does.
bro. Facts.
And I think it's the way that he can move with the ball in close control at rapid speed. That's the bit that really, when you think about it, he got the ball last night and well outside the box, and within a split second, he's at the byline. The ball hasn't left the toe of his foot by an inch for that whole time. It's rare to see that, isn't it? When they literally, you get players that are running as fast as they can, but the ball is so much in control. And like you say, I don't think we've got a winger, or I don't think we've had a winger who's capable of actually passing somebody. Madueke, even Neto, to some degree, they'll get to the byline and they'll just square it. But that was a direct pass last night. It wasn't just I'm going to square the ball. It was a direct pass.
He sees the game differently. He sees the game differently.
Yeah,
he does.
So
that was inch perfect. That pass, was inch perfect.
He sees the game completely different to what we're used to. Like, you got to realize, people wanted to slander him and say, "Oh, he's not going to be ready. He's young. He don't speak English. He comes from Brazilian league. Blah blah blah." You got to remember the hunger that's there. You got to remember where they're coming from. It's not like you're some overpriced kid who's from the UK and go from club to club like a Sterling, and you're just overpriced for what? You're not doing nothing. Yeah, you might have won some stuff, but you're not that guy. You don't know what struggle is. So when you see people come from there and they come over here and start landing it, you can't be mad at the kid. That's why, even though he gave the ball away, and then Gusto, I like Gusto, don't get me wrong, but he fucked up. The defense kind of fucked up, bruv, and it caused the first goal, to be fair. But he made up for it with the assist to what's his name, Enzo, and he done his thing. He should have scored the goal when he was on. I reckon he should that chance that he had. He shouldn't have tried to go around that first defender. He should have just took the shot. That's it, boom. But he's still young. He's only 18, so you got to give him that. Let him learn. Do you know what I mean? People learn from their mistakes.
Yeah, that second chance. It wasn't like the ball wasn't under control. He just mistimed his shot. I think he's a bit tired. The time when he broke free, it's not like you say, it's not like Sterling, where their greatest asset is they don't know what they're going to do with the ball in front of the feet. He knows what he's doing with the ball under his feet, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So,
I think he just hesitated.
Yeah, he did. I think he just mistimed it, tried to take it past the player and cut it on the inside. But at 5-0, 5-1, it didn't really matter. But
he got caught in the mindset of, he's realised in the Premier League he doesn't get a lot of time on the ball.
Yeah.
And I think he got thrown off guard because of the position he was in. He thought, actually, I've got a little bit more time. And sometimes when you've got that little bit of space and breathing space where your defenders are a little bit away and you're changing direction, I think that actually threw him off. Whereas if he had no choice in that first initial position where he knew, I ain't got time to wriggle, I'm going to have a shot, he would have scored.
Yeah,
and
it's
those fine margins.
You
made a good point, Sis, that he might be tired, and that's granted. I think that's fair to say, because he is 18. He's just come from Brazilian league. It's a much weaker league. Although Brazilians are tough, let's have it right. They do show strength and fight, and they're a bit dirty in games. Do you know what I mean? and he can handle that. But Premier League's a much faster pace. It's more intense. It's physical from first minute and 90 minutes. And he dealt with that. And that skill he's got with the brain as well, elite. But I don't want to get into this. A lot of people force the narrative, oh, no Palmer, don't worry about it. We've got S1zzla William. That's going to be the narrative now. But you cannot, and I've said it, you can't put all the pressure on this kid's shoulders.
I was going to say the same thing. I was going to say the same thing. You see how Palmer didn't play. The narrative is now going to be, well, shit, we can still win games without him. So it will be leeway for them to be like, well, let's force a sell because they're rubbing their hands together like a fucking fly. They're rubbing their hands together like Jeff Goldblum. Do you know what I mean?
Facts. Yeah.
Literally, bro. Like literally, literally, bro. That's what they're doing. Zigzaggers with their hands and that, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, zigzag. You know elite. I'll tell you what, yeah. Let's not forget though. All right, I do want to see S1zzla against the top teams where he's he's not, that's where you benchmark what level he's at now. Yesterday's game, great result, much needed 3 points for the second game. Now we're on 4 points, Spursy, how they beat City. That's their City's City's bogey team, clearly, bruv. But they're on 6 points. What are we now on?
But hold on, Johnny. As a coach, you see how Spurs seem to be the bogey team of Man City, yeah?
Yeah.
You being a coach at Chelsea, knowing that we have issues against Man City, as much as we fucking hate Spurs, yeah, would you not study their gameplay and think to yourself, let me take something from that game so that when we go up against them, we can kind of do the same kind of thing? Do you know what I mean? Like, there's got to be a way, bruv.
I agree, bruv, but the reality is S1zzla's as frigid as a virgin.
Right. Yeah, bruv. Madonna
he's very frigid. So this is the thing. The opposition were absolute dross. Like they're dross.
Yeah.
They had to rely on that moment of magic. And I want to put this in see what you lot think, yeah. But if you'd notice, the game plan from Potter was exactly that. Try and nick a goal, hold it, be defensively solid, and then counter us by going 1 goal ahead. But it didn't last the 1 goal ahead. Then the VAR happened with the second goal, and that was ridiculous that we conceded that. But at the end of the day, our goalkeeper's shit, all right? And he's not elite. And that's going to be a problem in a title charge. You ain't going to do that. You're just not going to win a title with Sanchez. We know that. But their heads went down. They got basically demoralised by that VAR decision. And then we countered on that and we smelt the blood and we kicked in. We believed, like, look, we're not going to let this go. We're going to kick on. But if you notice the two different styles of play, when he brought on that Walker Peters and he brought on Callum Wilson, although the game was dead and we did make a sub or two, you could see a total difference in the way that they played. And they were a little bit more possession, a little bit more strength about them in attack. And maybe it's because of the subs we didn't deal with. They had a couple of chances, if you remember, Sis, yeah? But I just thought, like, this team are in the gutter and there would be no excuse to not beat them. You know what I mean?
You're right. I mean, this is my take on it. They are dog shit. I mean, pure, raw, just fell out dog shit. Their midfield is fucking wank, right? Wan-Bissaka, honestly, I'd never seen him play that, but I thought he was quite good at Palace, but he cannot control the football. Even the ball over the top of his head, he doesn't know what he's doing. Their new signings, I never heard of them, and they look poor. So even Enzo looked good last night in midfield.
After we went ahead.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is he looked like he was full of legs, and that's the opposite of how he looked against any hard-working, decent team. He was. I think it just goes to show the levels of the next step up that Enzo's not there, because that next level down, Enzo walked it last night. I think that Neto was unreal in terms of our strength and energy. We've got so we played against a really poor team. Let's not decry our performance. 5 goals really, but we were streets ahead of them in terms of our way of playing, the way we could pass the ball and move. They're done. They are absolutely.
That's relegation form.
It is,
and yeah, that's what everyone's saying.
And do you know what? Last night it was just one thing I will say though, Curse, is that the fans appreciated Delap last night in terms of he like, if you think about the third goal, and go back and look at the fourth and especially the fifth goal, he's all over the goalie. That's why the goalie's flapping and can't get it, because Delap, the fifth goal, especially Trev's goal, he gets right in between.
I was so happy for Trev's goal, man.
Yeah, I was. But if you look at Delap, he gets right in between the goalie and the centre half and causes the trouble. So I get it. He didn't really create much, and I question his level yet. But in terms of having a centre forward that's willing to get stuck in and do the unselfish work, again, it was West Ham's defence, so let's not get carried away.
He's doing a Giroud, isn't he?
He is. And what I'm saying is, when you're at the game and the fans appreciate a player because they're getting stuck in, he definitely got that kind of award last night. But I mean, overall, it was like, for me, this is why I'm so buzzing. It was like proper redemption last night. We've lived through the fucking marine invertebrate era, haven't we? We've lived through the jellyfish Potter era, haven't we? 2 years ago.
I saw Potter on the screen, yeah, and he just looked like he was reevaluating life. The camera was just in his face.
Yeah,
it was just in his face.
What I'm saying is, and let's not
he
forget,
looked like he was biting his nails.
Yeah, these clowns hired him, so let's never forget that in the first place.
Yeah, big up TT in the crowd.
Yeah, and TT, and so to have TT there, and the whole Chelsea fan base was singing. Did it come across on telly? What's they? 10 more years, Graham Potter. At 5-1, it was just so loud.
I'm all for that. Yeah,
what's the name? And the other one, what's the name? Yeah, Graham Potter. We want you to stay. What's it? One Graham Potter. So he was there. He's our ex-manager. He's 5-1 down at home. And the whole fans are singing 10 more years.
And not only that, his own fans are trying to get out, bruv. It's a fire drill, bruv. You know what I mean?
Bro, and stewards are holding them back. The 34th minute. The 34th minute kicked in. I see them leaving. I was like, that's crazy. Well, then I saw their chairman. The chairman wanted to leave, but he was waiting for the Viagra to kick in because he had that bird next to him. And he was just timing it. He was just waiting. He was like, do you know what? I'll be out.
Just wait to come up on it. But what happened was, after the Trev goal, right? This is why it all kicked off. Yeah. So some little kid, around 8-year-old, ran on the pitch. I don't know if they wouldn't have showed it on telly. So he just runs on the pitch, right? This like 8-year-old streaker, right? And the stewards are trying to catch him. He's dead quick. Anyway, comes off the pitch, and the stewards grab him and start manhandling him. But then his dad and his dad's mate, they come on the pitch and start fighting with the stewards because they've got this little kid. It's carnage. And that's why they dragged him. When you see the people getting dragged out, it was honestly. So all of that
clearly could probably sign him. How old is he?
Yeah. But it was quality because that, Trev's just scored. He's given it all of that into the.
He's got a bit of shithousery about him. We're gonna sign him.
Yeah,
sign him up. Sign him up.
But
that's quality insight. I see them obviously being ruffled by the stewards and that. And it was almost like they were saying to him, "No, you got to stay. You got to witness this shit." You know what I mean?
I don't know. Trev scoring. We just, TT's in the crowd. Him and Reece are the only players left from that kind of golden era. He's been through all the shit that he's been through. He scores against Jellyfish Potter. It was just, you know what I mean? Write a fucking chapter. It was pure fiction, that was. It was unreal. So, look, it's West Ham. They are garbage. I reckon they are in real trouble. But I think
for me, you see when they scored that first goal, and Sanchez, I think Sanchez tried to save it with the hand that he wanks with, bro.
Yeah. Well, do you know he's right-handed, Curse? How do you know that?
I don't know, bro. I'm just saying. I'm guessing because everyone's saying it's the wrong hand. So people listen, like people like there's certain people on YouTube that know how to hack. IP addresses. I don't know. They might be able to see him. I don't know, Lee Gunner or something. But they know what hands people are using for things. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Maybe featured in a Bonnie Blue, one of the 1000.
Yeah. Like the librarian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need your hands to read a book, didn't you? You know what I mean?
Basically, yeah.
But yeah, Sanchez, dog shit, bruv. Trev Chalobah. Listen, right? What that kid has been, how he's been treated is a disgrace, bruv. Big up Bobby, facts, bruv. We call him Trev Baresi on here. Yeah. Like he learnt off Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva learnt off Maldini Nesta, bruv. Maldini Nesta learnt off Baresi. That's the food chain there. All right, the minerals train. Trev Chalobah,
come on,
was bar the goal. Like you could blame the whole team, the midfield, the defenders, the first goal, but at the same time, Paqueta, he wanted to buy a new car. Let's have it right. It was a rocket, bro. But aside from that, collectively, I'm not singling out Trev on that. People were. He was quality yesterday. Like he dealt with everything, bruv. Everything. And there was like last ditch tackles and the way he stood over. Was it Bowen? I think it was. Was it Bowen?
No,
he just
he was standing on business.
Yeah.
He got on Paquetá, didn't he?
It was Paquetá. Yeah. That's it. On the left, on his right side.
Wait, hold on. Is this after the fourth or the fifth goal when he's just laying on the floor with his hands over his chest like he's a fucking Egyptian fucking pharaoh?
Goal. If you look at the third goal, they lose possession in their final third, and Trev goes and wins it and steps up, and as Paquetá falls to the ground, it's a complete accident, but he just treads on his face.
That one. Okay.
That's the goal, right? So he participated in that. He actually, if you watch Trev, did you see a lot of his forward passes as well? How good they were. Yeah. He played a couple of really good football.
You can't sell Trev. You can't, man. You can't sell him.
No, bro. If they sell him, it's like it's a meltdown for me.
Well,
yeah?
you know what? After last night with TT there, I reckon he's on the plane, man, to the World Cup.
Yeah.
Which is brilliant, isn't it? If you think about it. Do you know what I mean? He's going to make the World Cup. He's a utility player.
Do you know what? Low key,
play anywhere in the defense.
Sorry, sis. Low key, yeah. I think you see how clearly they can move him with the players that they're buying and so forth. Have you noticed they're starting to phase out the English players because they got an agenda against TT? It's like they don't want too much man from their team getting picked because the more foreigners we get, not in that bad way, but like they're like, if we get more players from abroad, he can't really pick from us no more because there's only a few English players in our team now.
Hardly any. Reece, Trev, George.
Like, is the agenda that strong against a man who's running the English squad?
Delap. Yeah, it's about Delap. That's 6, isn't it? That's all we got.
Colwell as well.
Because Chilwell don't get
played. Yeah, Colwell. Yeah, that's 7.
He's injured.
But he's injured. Yeah, he's not even...
Like, when you think about it, right? They're really trying to phase a man out.
Bruv, I'll tell you what, they sell Trev for the pound note. I'm going...
Gittins ain't making the England squad, chat. Then he's not making the England squad. I'm sorry, he's not. Not yet.
No chance.
They ain't going to sell Trev now. No way. I don't think the money that they would have get from him compared to... I mean, I won't put it past them, but we've got 6 days. He's just put a quality performance in. We need him.
He's one of our own. He understands the club. He's got the mentality. He's been pre this clown ownership, and now he's here. He's been disrespected, like out disgracefully, yeah. And he's shown class, professionalism, puts it. He's all in every game he plays. He's misprofiled how many times, like the Crystal Palace game and other games. He's been left out. He's been brought in, and he just gets on and he lands it, bruv. And that is leadership mentality as well. It's not just that he's just because he's one of our own. Yeah. And people like they disrespected him, supporters, not the match goes, I know, but I'm talking about online wrong-uns, yeah. Didn't give a shit whether he got exiled or not. And then when he come back, they still say to this day Fofana's better than him, and he's not. He's not better than
One
Trevor on
one
the
sec,
right.
one sec. Gareth in the chat. Listen. No one is being negative, bruv. No one's being negative. We love our club. We support the badge. Players come and go, owners come and go. It is what it is. Managers and coaches come and go. Just relax, bruv. At the end of the day, it is what it is. It's that simple. Stop talking shit in the chat, bruv, before you get 86k.
You're talking to the what is it? The 86k governor, bruv. Yeah. Be very careful, man. But listen, it's not negative. This is just straight talking, bruv. Yeah. Hate Blueco, love Chelsea. That's me to a T. You lot,
And that's facts.
You know what I mean? Anyone wants to be different? I don't forget how players are treated. I don't forget that we are in need. Yeah, and it's shit like this that rattles me. I'm not going to forget that we are in need of an elite goalkeeper and an elite centre-back on the left. And there's two that we can buy, and they're both Italian, bruv. And they've got that super crema, mate, to the brim.
Facts.
Yeah, Donnarumma and Bastoni. And that puts you in a very strong position to say we can go on an actual title charge. You are not going to do that with Sanchez. So if I'm cussing Sanchez, it's because he's shit. All right. Doesn't mean I don't back him when he plays, but he's shit. All right. Colwell's injured. I don't rate Colwell that highly anyway, if I'm being honest. I don't. He's got a lot to prove. Hato, we know nothing about, and he's got to adjust. Trev, 100% best defender. Fofana's not available. Uncle Tozin, you know, in certain games, yeah, all right, but not consistently to win you a title, yeah? And then you've got Disasi and Badashile, who you ain't going to see now. So we ain't saying nothing negative, bruv. It's facts. If you want positivity and false narratives, go to other platforms at the end of the day. But the reality is, if you can honestly say, hand on heart, bruv, that you think that we're going to go on a title charge with the way the defense is right now and the centre and the goalkeeping situation, you're a long way from Starbucks. I don't care what you tell me, bruv. Yeah. End of. The attack, I think we'll get by. I think we've got enough. If Cole's in there as well, then definitely, bruv. I mean, but
how long do you think Cole's
going to have ups and downs, bruv?
How long do you think Cole Palmer's going to be out for?
Well, groin injury could be 4 weeks.
Oh, is that what it was?
Apparently, yeah.
I think he'll be back after the window. After the international break, I don't think he'll go play for England. So I miss Fulham. It's got another week. Then we've got a week later, we've got Brentford, haven't we? So is it 3 weeks today?
Yeah. And then, to be honest with you, Brentford, I expect to win. Fulham, well, they beat us last year for the first time at the Bridge for 45 years. I don't know how Fulham are playing right now, but, you know, it's another London derby, bruv. But it's after these ones of games, then we got the tough ones, you know.
Yeah.
So we really need to bag points now. Like Brentford.
So Johnny, I got a question for you, yeah, Johnny, when you finished.
Go on.
So you see the players that we were linked to and they've gone somewhere else. That just the Prem ones, the ones that we were linked to that have gone to the Prem teams that ain't us. What do you think of them? Let's start with Ekatike.
I think he'll do very well at Liverpool.
You reckon?
He looks like a Liverpool player, though. I don't think he would have done well at us.
So do you think Jackson looks like a Liverpool player?
Jackson?
Yeah. Do you think he could go to Liverpool and do the same job as Ekatike?
Nah.
Fair play. All right.
No chance.
Kudos.
They're different. I think they're different.
What about Kudos?
Kudos is a good player. He's a good player.
Yeah. I wanted him at Chelsea. I can't lie.
The problem with Kudos is he was being misprofiled at West Ham. He was playing on the left. He's actually better on the right and as a number 10. We're stocked up on the right and we're stocked up in the number 10. So that made no sense, that signing anyway. But I wouldn't have said no to him. But I don't think he's been like, he hasn't lit it up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he's a good player. Eze,
what about Turkey? Oh,
Turkey, yeah.
What about Turkey?
I'd take Turkey. Yeah. He's built for the Prem. He's strong.
Bro, he's got some trickery as well. He's got something in he's got something up his sleeve, bro. He's a good player. I can't deny him.
For me, I want Rodri on the left. Sorry, not Rodri. Rodrigo.
He's not leaving. He's not leaving Real Madrid, bro. That's not happening.
He'll
Don't
go,
think he's
bruv.
leaving there.
He'll
You
go.
reckon?
Yeah.
To where
he's
though?
Gonna go. Well, there's talks of Liverpool.
What? Because
or
of
he'll
Diaz?
go maybe PSG. So the bottom line is this: Baby Lurch is better than Gittins, more proven, but he's still at the level
That's
we
facts.
need.
That's facts. That's facts.
But
He's not someone I want. But it's true. It's true. It's true. Yeah.
He's not that. He's not. Baby Lurch ain't going to elevate the levels, bruv. He's another problematic player, you know. And he's just, they see value in him. That's it. Everything they buy does it tick all the blue code boxes of resale value, wage structure, age, marketing, branding, trademark.
Yeah, it does for them. Yeah, it does.
You know, and Baby Lurch ticks all those boxes, and they can throw in,
facts.
oh, he's got Prem experience. Oh, and he only wants to play for Chelsea. Oh, and we found a picture of him wearing a Chelsea shirt. Like all these players wear Chelsea shirts.
Yeah, where did
we
they
were the
dig
most
that up
dominant
from? Where
last
did they
18
dig that
years.
photo up from?
Exactly.
What kind of archives have the people connected to?
I ain't
That's
seen
what I'm
that.
saying. Yeah.
You didn't see it, Sis?
I haven't seen that.
There's a picture of him, and you can see his younger brother in the background. There's a bunch of people over there, and he's got the Chelsea fucking zip up on. It's mad.
Is that him?
It's like, where did this come from?
Yeah, that's him.
Fucking hell. What, when he's a kid?
Yeah.
He's got a blue zip up.
Yeah.
Wow. I thought it was some piss take or
So
something.
now they're calling, they've gone from hashtag no to Garnacho to
he's proper
Chelsea. Yeah. See how the media works. See how the PR works. It's clever, bruv. He's clever, bruv. Also, on that note,
I bet the person who found that picture got a nice little brown envelope the next morning, didn't they?
You know about the brown
You know what I
envelopes,
mean?
didn't you? You know about them. Come on. You're fully educated. Yeah. I'll tell you this now, yeah. I want to shout out a Chelsea supporter, yeah, who's been given ridiculous stick, yeah, by the bots on social media. That one is Paul Merce, yeah. And Merce has been landing damn minerals, bruv.
CBD merchant.
Wow, let's have it right, you know. It helps people, bruv. It does help people, doesn't it? I don't personally take it or need it. Do you know what I mean?
He definitely had a night on it on his video this morning, hasn't
he? Has he? Listen, listen. I love Merce because he's Chelsea supporter. Yeah, whether he played for the Goons and whatnot, you know, he's a Chelsea. He's always been Chelsea supporter, and he speaks sense, bruv. And because he speaks sense and he says it as it is, people come at him. And he had to put out a video today to say, you know, I'm getting stick from everyone and this and that. But he lands it. He says, what did he say that's wrong? He said, you know, we rely on Cole Palmer. You should have signed Eze, or you should sign like a Rodrigo, like sort of Ilka signing. He's not wrong there. You can't rely on Esteval Willian. He's too young, bruv. You know,
It's too much
you're
pressure.
going to burn him out. Now, Cole's getting injured now and getting injuries because of the Club World Cup, because he plays 90 minutes every game, because we're over
his second season, we burnt the fuck out of him.
Right, so he's had 2 seasons burnt
and you
out.
called it. You called it, Johnny. You called it when you said he was playing with an injury.
Yes, he was. And they were giving him injections and all that, right?
Yeah.
So now he's had no break, hardly any break. We're over-reliant on Cole Palmer. So Merce ain't wrong there, all right? He's not wrong. He's questioned the strategy, what we're going in the market for. We want to win trophies. We don't care about data, and we don't care about how much money and profit you make. So he's landed the minerals there. He's then come out and said, look, we won 5-1, but West Ham was shocking, right? And Palmer didn't play. Okay, great. But all of our goals pretty much come from set pieces or from those kind of areas of crossing it in. Nothing was like clear-cut open play, unbelievable play, was it? Let's be real. So he sees the game as a footballer sees the game. He knows, football men know the game, bruv. Like, he goes to games like Troy Deeney mudding the goldfish on the podcast, going, I've watched 87 games. I go to games. I've seen and I watch, and I was a footballer. I think I know more than you do, son. Do you know what I mean? You're just a little pawn, PR merchant, a brown envelope matrix merchant, yeah, with a gig. And he's giving him the privilege. But they're football men. They understand the game, bruv. Yeah. And these melts come at and attack them because they're sensitive, because it doesn't sit. They're drowned with the PR. They're absolutely drowned. There's nothing wrong with being happy winning. We love beating the Hammers. Let's have it right. Yeah. We love it. Yeah. Because I can't stand
Well, this is the thing though, Johnny. Did you see when Paqueta was on the floor, yeah? This guy had his hands crossed over his chest like he was an Egyptian god. And he had no air in his lungs to blow bubbles for West Ham, bruv. What's going on there? I think this was when we was 5-1 up. I think it was the 5th goal because my stream cut short. All I saw was him on the floor, connected, and I was like, why is this guy on the floor? What's going on? When he won and scored? Like, where was your chest when you scored? Where is it now?
He's gasping for breath, bruv. MacArthur,
Gasping.
you know what I'm saying? He's gasping, bruv.
Breathe, dog.
Breathe. I scored a wonder goal, but I'm all fucked up. Well, listen.
LAPD spokesperson says.
The Hammers and Jellyfish Potter are in the fucking mud. Yeah, they are. They're in the gutter, bruv.
Grab me the bit.
But listen, we have to go game by game. And this is how it was last year. Game by game. Because do you honestly believe, like we know, Sis, you said it on the last show, that, top 4 battle, yeah? And it's games like this where you do score a lot of goals and you kill the team that are already dead and buried anyway. They've got no confidence. They don't believe in Potter. It's just the supporters are turned. They're all turning, so you enjoy it. We lap it up. We smash them. It's a great away day. Let's have it right. But you're going to play teams like Crystal Palace more. You're going to play top teams. It's these games.
We beat Wolves 6-2, didn't we? First game of last season away from home.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And they were all buzzing and all of that happened.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's...
Hey, pick up Mickey Joy, boy. Come on, long time.
Oh, big up to Mickey Joy, boy. He's got his Levatsic grammar, mate. I know that 100%. He's landing it. But yeah, listen. What do we? Who's your man and match? Because is it Neto or is it S1zzla? Or is it someone else?
Trev for me.
Trev. Nice.
That's a shout. That's a shout. That's a good
because
shout. That's a good shout.
Look, he scored. He kept it solid. He showed that leadership. And surely S1zzla was the brightest spark, but he actually won in the game loads. And I thought Neto absolutely put a huge shift in. Some of them defensive.
He did.
You see that one where he when he shoved Wan-Bissaka off the ball.
Yeah.
And he did many. And at the very end of the game, when the ref blew the whistle, he just dropped on the floor. He was absolutely out on his feet. Neto was. He'd give everything. So yeah, him or Trev for me. And
I agree with you, Sis, man. I agree with you.
And I thought that actually when he brought Santos on, didn't he? Which shored us up at that point. When he brought Santos on in the midfield, went to 2 midfielders in there, we looked more solid. So it's the Enzo problem that worries me in some ways. The big games, I just think we're going to have to play.
But I also got to give a shout out to Caicedo as well, though, man. Caicedo is fucking unreal. Solid, man.
There was one last night where it was hard to see, but they had a really good chance, and he basically dribbled all the way through our defence, but there was Caicedo to flip and clear it off the line, man. He was just,
bruv. Caicedo was a different kettle of fish, man. He's just different, bruv. He's just different, bro. Seriously, he's a different player, man. And I think when we brought on Santos, they should have took Enzo off. I don't know why they did that mad exchange where they took off what's his name, Delap. There was no need for that. For me, what I want to see a 4-4-2 formation. That's what I want to see. I want to see that Inter Milan foreplay where you can see, not foreplay, pause, but I want to see Delap and Pedro up front.
I think the
That's what I
game was
wanna see.
1, wasn't it? That was the reason. It's 5-1. He's taking a defender and he's bringing a midfield.
And I get that. But if you're going to experiment and you want, if Maresca's
Yeah.
talking about he wants to see both of the strikers up top, then play the 4-4-2. We got nothing to lose. We use that against like a team like a fucking, I don't know. Well, we got Fulham next, I think. Use it against them. Or a Sunderland eventually down the line. Just one of them dead teams, bruv. Just play it against them and just trial it and test it. Do you know what I mean? If we lose, we lose. But at least we lose when we're points up or a draw.
And I think what he did do, you're right, he didn't really change, but he took three of his back four off by 70 minutes, didn't he? Which, again, normally you'd think, flipping out, that's really risky. But actually, Fofana came on, Hato came on. Reece James looked mint when he came on, I thought.
Oh, yeah.
He looked proper quality. So
I was gassed when I saw him getting ready to come on the pitch. I was like, yeah, here comes our captain, bruv. Let's go. I was on it.
So yeah, I mean, and although I'm not Fofana's biggest fan in many ways because of his more of his off-field antics than his on-field one, I thought he was quite steady.
What about Atto? You don't pronounce the H anymore. It's just Atto.
Atto. It's hard to say. He didn't really put a foot wrong, did he? So
nah.
For me, there's no test there for any of them because we're for 5-1 up. The game's dead, and that's why Enzo made all them changes. If it wasn't, and it was like 2-1, even 3-1 at that point, you know he's not making those changes. He actually got the opportunity to rest players because I'm telling you now, fatigue's going to hit hard this season. There's going to be injuries this season. And it's not going to. And it's not going to be to. You know, it's going to be to your important players because they've fucking Casado's been running to the ground, bruv.
Ragged.
Cole Palmer. You know, these players, a groin injury as well is reoccurring. It will niggle at him, you know, and you lose that pace. You can't run.
He can't impregnate the midfield if they wanted to drop deep.
Yeah. And that's why, to go back to what you're saying about experienced players, you need players who have got a track record of playing 40, 50 games consistently for a number of years, Bastones and Donnarumma. That's what we're going to need to help us overcome the fatigue, overcome the big nights in the Champions League. You're going to need some. And if they don't do it, I think we'll fizzle out.
Yeah, we will. Mm-hmm. You're basically going to prey on, like you did last year, of outscoring teams, but that doesn't work. You know what I mean? Like you can't. Like Cole Palmer was doing it, scoring 4 against Brighton in one game. It was a joke. Like, you know, I do feel like we got more goals in us up front. No, it's not
the attacking bit. It's like what happens if you get a suspension, a couple of injuries, and you've got Anselmino playing in the Champions League, or you got to play him.
Well, he's on loan,
is he? Or somebody either on about it, but somebody of that nature who hasn't hardly played for us, and you've got to play him in a really important game. That's the concern, isn't it?
Yeah.
What if a Chempon gets injured?
I
think they're going to sell him.
Oh man.
Yeah, bruv. Listen. These lot don't give a shit. They need, you know.
You would think it gets to a stage of where you would think it gets to a stage of where they're beyond pure profit. Like, okay, cool, we're established now.
No.
Saying it's just relentless.
I explained to you what they are. They are.
I know, but you would think after a while, after winning what we won, they might just cool down a bit and be like, all right, cool. Do you know what? We can kind of see.
What that's done is bought them time and more PR. That's all it's done. They're not changing. They're not going to change. Listen, bruv, the whole fan base didn't want Garnacho, and all of a sudden they want him. All right?
Yeah.
That's how it works. They got, except for me and us, they got him in the palm of their hand, and they bought everyone. Goldfish is at the away game. You ain't getting tickets for a away game unless it's sorted for you. End of.
He was there milling away around the away end last night.
Yeah.
Before you went in, Brown knows in loads of the regulars. But then I didn't see him in the away end at all. So I don't know if he's got some corporate seats or what. I don't know. But you know what I mean?
We go.
Anyway, it's up to him what he does.
Fucking hell, man.
But bruv, that's the problem. Have you not seen the Mark Goldfish? Yeah, the Brent de Cesar. Yeah, he's doing Bundesliga now. He's got the golden ticket because now they're using all of these Gen Zs, these content creators in the mainstream media. Have you not seen them?
Yeah.
Like that flex gets 150 quid to go on Sky Sports, but he does it because it's sellout. He'll do anything to
I've
get
met him
exposure.
a couple of times as well. I think he does scaffolding.
Does he? Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
He's toothpick though. What are we doing here? Listen.
Whoa.
At the end of the day, yeah.
And Don Robbie loves a fucking Gilgamesh.
Yeah, I bet he does. Yeah, I bet he does. You know,
Leicester Square settings.
I just listen. The whole game's tapped up, and this is why you're getting like this refresh and reset button of, you know, the actual footballers, the actual pundits now are getting sort of taken over, or they're mixing now. It's becoming like hybrids now of them with these non-footballing, just content creators.
Yeah.
Like they don't know.
Rio stepped back, hasn't it? Have you heard that?
What's that?
Rio, he's stepped.
What, Ferdinand?
Yeah,
he stepped back.
He's not doing any more punditry this season. He's stepped away. Doing
because he's with the same PR agency as Goldfish. So he's probably focusing on his YouTube and all that kind of stuff. They're pound note merchants, bruv. All of them, even the footballers, they're all sellouts. They don't.
Does Goldberg do the voice of Mickey Mouse?
Bruv, he is.
Because when he gets rattled, he sounds just like Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
I told these owners, and he does all that shit. It's like, what's that about?
Yeah.
Is it the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse?
These people
come inside. It's fun inside. I mean, I don't know what's going on, bruv.
I can show you the world, brown envelopes everywhere. Yeah, listen, Disney FC. Listen, these ones, they can't con me. They know I know what they're about. And that's it, end of. All of them. The whole lot of them, bruv. They're all tapped. All of them. And that's the power of the ownership, all right, monopolizing the narrative. Even when it goes tits up, they'll still PR it, bruv. Oh, but we're world champions. Oh, it's the process is working. Oh, we're not in a title race now. So what are we doing?
And I message the owners. And I'm not going to say which one, but and if you decide to go on that show, it's going to go all the way tits up. And no. That's Mickey Mouse, bruv.
Oh, we love it, Disney.
Bruv, this guy's a clown, bruv. And people like Benson, they suck up to this guy, bruv. He's a clown, bruv. They're all clowns. They're all dickheads, bruv. I'll punch up all of them, bruv. And that's facts.
Yeah, facts. Trust me. So it is what it is, bruv. Like, we're real. We just say it. We love the win. We're buzzing with that.
And where's my boy Chelsea Empire? Where is he at? They took his Twitter from him. What's going on?
Yeah, I know, because he's calling everyone out. Calling them all out.
Jolting, bruv.
So, guys, we enjoy it. Let's sit back. Let's see Arsenal capitulate against the dirty Leeds.
Yes.
Hopefully see Liverpool drop some points. United and all these teams. It's an exciting season. I can't lie. It's going to be a banger this year. There's a lot of more signings to happen as well. So it's going to be proper competitive this year. and everyone is strengthening. You know.
And as a fan, if you can't get a little bit ahead of yourself at the start of the season when there's all to play for, then what you're doing it for? Do you know what I mean?
Facts.
Because you're going to have lots of weeks where you're gutted and you're pissed off and you realise that you're not going to win the league. But at this moment, everything's to play for, isn't it? That's why we love the game, isn't it? You know, we're still in it. Anything could happen. But yeah, we've got United away and Liverpool away coming up.
Yeah, United away first, and then it's Liverpool. But you know, the thing is, right, Sis, is there's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, it's like if you don't put the pressure on these people, it's just
then there's
like
no diamonds.
They just get away with everything, and everyone knows deep down what we need. But you're not giving us it. Give us it, and we don't care if you make money, right? But at least we know we're in it, and we can be like this all the way to the end of the season. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's what Murph was saying, essentially, isn't it? Exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, and we can't keep winging it, not paying the big money to. There's going to have to be a point in time.
Facts. Go on, Sis. I know what you're going to say. Go on. I know what you're going to say.
Where we actually say, fuck it, let's break our wage structure. Let's
break the fucking bank.
Football's not robotic, is it? There has to be a point where you think, it's a bit like, you know, you're running a big organisation and you think, well, yeah, maybe we do need to give everybody a bit more of a pay rise than we should, or a bit more of a bonus, because there's a bit more of a longer game here to keep everybody on side. And we can't keep getting away with it from bringing players through who are between 18 and 21 on less than 100 grand a week and expect we're going to go deep in the Champions League. We're not.
Right, so on that note, right, we're now into their fourth year, okay? We're going to go up to 2 billion. The debt money's spent. It's all about now selling and flipping, right? And then buying. They can't afford to do it. They don't want to do it. It's a 10-year
Aries
plan.
management, all of that shit.
Yeah, it's a 10-year plan, and we're already in 4 years. These Americans' mindset is win one league title, and we've done a great job, like the Dodgers.
I wouldn't be surprised if Wells Fargo's our front of shirt sponsor, bruv.
Bruv, we ain't even got a front of shirt sponsor. Still,
we've got a side of arm sponsor now.
You know, it's just
pathetic.
a joke, bruv. They're better off, getting the place just autograph shirts all the time and flipping for people.
Facts. Do you know what? Fuck it. We'll sign this and we'll just give it to the crowd every match.
Match shirts. Every match they play, they sign the shirts and they frame it with the game it was played. They wore that shirt.
Do it, mate. They're doing that already.
Are they? Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there's a website out there that sells all match worn shirts.
Well, there you go. Fucking hell, they've tapped up the game, bro. Yeah,
the
game's completely done. So at the end of the day, we're not going to go and break that wage structure. And the example is Casado, Enzo, Palmer. They're going to want that 350 a week eventually if they carry on the trajectory that they are, right? They do want to win the major honours. And if it's not happening at Chelsea, they're going to go. And the owners will sell them. But then they'll go, well, we got S1zzla here for the next 3 years anyway. So we can sell Cole Palmer.
Johnny, I'm going to say this one thing to you.
If he don't turn up, we can sell him and we'll still make money on him because we bought him for 30 million. This is all they do, bruv. Garnacho, get him on the cheap, you know, and sell him for profit. He's only 20 years old. 10-year contracts, 8-year contracts because they're here for 10 years. They want to cash in. You know, it's just fucking, it winds me up, bruv. It winds me up. Players hold no loyalty, but they want their achievements. Yeah. Exactly. They want stuff on their CV, accomplishments. Forget the team. As long as I can accomplishment something, as long as I can get accomplishment for this team or that team, that's what I want. I want my rewards. Fuck the team, I want my rewards. And that's it. Hashtag that. Fuck the team, I want my rewards. And they're all like that, Curse. If you look at them, all right, and they do all the PR. But at the same time, players like Cole Palmer, players like Casado, players like S1zzla William, they want to win fucking trophies. Reece James, he says,
Of course. And they're going to go to the higher
can win,
plateau,
we
bro.
can challenge. Why are you saying hope? Because he knows what it takes, what team it takes to win the Champions League. That didn't win the league. We won the Champions League, but we didn't win the league with that team. So it's a different level when you're saying you want to win the league. Reece knows that, you know, and this is the point. Like, we're here just developing all the time. And when players like Madueke so-called developed, you're shipping him out when he might hit a certain level and to a rival because they don't have any loyalty. This is my issue with the whole thing. How can I get attached to players if I know that?
Oh, did you see that Arsenal's got a chant for him?
What, for Madueke already?
Yeah. Did you hear it?
No, I ain't heard it.
Did you hear it? Did you hear it?
It got grasshopper in it.
Nah. It's talking about Madueke is Saka's mate, and he's here to win some bullshit. They ain't winning nothing. But it's along the lines of Saka and fucking Madueke, bro. Some bullshit like that. But there's a chant. Someone posted it in my group chat. And I was like, raw, already? This is mad. This is crazy to me.
He's mad. He's mad because they bought Eze, who's going to bench Madueke, and Saka benches Madueke. So
listen. Eze is a baller. He's been a baller since he was at QPR. And I vouch for him. And the guy's got asthma, for fuck's sake.
Yes. Big up the Stretters, yeah. He says, your owners convinced the Chelsea fan base on this model. All the players you sold would bench your current players. You deserve everything you get. Glazers mess incoming. It takes time. Be patient. That's it. I can't really dispute it at the end of the day. What can you say there? They do. If you ain't bringing me a Premier League or Champions League, then what are we doing? What are we doing? Are we just going to sell dreams all day long? Like it's Disney.
Who was the last Premier League player that we bought? Was it Neto?
What, Premier League player?
Yeah, was it Neto?
No, we bought
Or someone else.
Pedro.
I mean, he came up from Championship, but who was like the last Prem proven player that we bought? It was Neto, wasn't it? I swear it was Neto.
But yeah, it's probably only Neto who's had about 3 years.
Pedro. João Pedro.
Yeah.
Okay.
João Pedro's had a bit. But that's it.
And they slagged him off and said that he only scores penalties.
Yeah.
What penalties he scored for us?
None.
Exactly.
Well, Palmer takes them all.
I rest my case.
But to be fair,
yeah,
he was benched for Danny Welbeck, wasn't he? So he didn't really get as many games to show his quality. And he is a quality player, and I think he's.
I've heard you say that multiple times, but a lot of people say that he wasn't Welbeck. Apparently, I just know that when we play against Brighton, he wasn't a backup for him.
Well, he didn't play with Welbeck.
Can you hear me, Johnny?
Much. Yeah, he didn't play with Welbeck that much.
No, but apparently he's not a Welbeck backup. Apparently, so I've heard. I don't know. I don't really watch Brighton, but
when Welbeck was injured, Pedro would start.
Right. Okay. I don't watch Brighton, bro.
Well, on the occasions I've watched, yeah, that's what I've seen.
Okay.
But the reality is, Brighton, what they are doing is what we are doing on a more global scale, because we're an elite football club. They're not.
So basically, what you're saying is what Brighton is to us is what we are to Strasbourg.
Yeah, what Strasbourg are having. They're all
everyone's getting feeded and eating nicely.
Yeah. They're getting fed all right.
Jellied eels and fucking donuts like fucking Lily Phillips. All kinds of shit's going on.
They're getting drowned in that. They're getting drowned in that shit like mayonnaise in Pulp Fiction. All their fries, bro. But
Yeah,
but
100%.
listen, we'll wrap it up. Let's enjoy it. Let's have a good drink up tonight, and you know what I mean.
10 more years, Graham Potter.
Yeah, thank you, jellyfish. Bro.
Made
Scissor
my
out of
weekend.
nowhere like Randy Orton. Come on.
You know
Oh,
what I
the
mean?
jellyfish.
Thank
Potter,
you, Graham. It made my weekend, man. Graham did. Thank you.
You know what? Yeah, that geezer. Ever since he's been absolutely destroyed, bruv. He's got no confidence. The fella. He just looks like he's going to break. You know what I mean? He just.
Don't know,
But no, the thing is, right, Johnny, we called it from early in his, didn't we? You know,
Yeah.
I went hard early on with Potter that he was shit. And I've got mates who are West Ham fans, and he wants to know. I said the moment they signed him, there's all this media, project manager, great guy. He's dog shit. He's pure.
Everyone was calling him a fucking PE teacher.
You know what I mean? He's a university coach.
But for when you're doing a live interview and your legs are crossed and your hands are in between your thighs, that's weird to me, bro.
Did you see
That's
that
mad.
picture of him like when he was homeless, sleeping in a tent?
Yeah.
He's got
I didn't even see that one.
World Cup trophy and the Conference League trophy. Walking like with a bit of aura.
He done a sleep out, didn't he?
He's like, what's his name? Potter in a tent, like he's been sleeping homeless. It's a real photo as well, isn't it?
What, do you think he's Bear Grylls? Like, what's going on?
You know what I mean?
No, but I know the one Curse meant where his hands.
Yeah, that one, that zero aura one. Yeah.
No aura, bro. Feminine.
Yeah.
Mad.
So, what's his name? Nice bloke. Great in a library if you bring your books back late. Do you know what I mean?
Castrated Graham, bro.
Yeah. Graham. That's
I think he's there to go into football clubs and sabotage them and destroy them.
But he should manage a women's team, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know what
they would get along with him. Oh, he's a nice guy, you know. He's Graham, and
I reckon it'd be
Cinnamon
great
Graham,
at selling.
bruv. If you like cereal, bro, like he's your guy.
It'd be great as an estate agent. He'd sell a lot of properties, I reckon, because you know what I mean. They look at that kind of cut.
But like in the country, do you know what I mean? In the country, so selling old cottages to middle-aged folk.
Nice guy. He's probably a bottom, bro.
You can see him in them tweeds and them farmer outfits. Do you know what I mean? He's one of them.
The
ones,
hunter
bro.
boots. Them hunter boots.
Him and Southgate, they've got like a.
Don't mention Southgate. Don't.
They've got their own estate agents each.
Yeah.
In what's the name? Ledbury or whatever.
Them man will sell you dreams, bro. Them man will tell you. Yeah, well, the scaffolders gave it their all. Do you know what I mean? Like.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, one's got like a tweed jacket shop, and the other one's got like a waistcoat shop.
And a flat cap, not even made by Kangol.
Yeah, you know what I mean? In what's that, Broughton on the Water High Street or whatever.
He probably knows Rosie and Jim, bro, on the fucking boat.
They go to charity shops. That's what they get.
Yeah.
They get them lovely finds.
That's where they'll end up, won't they? What's that? Yeah, supervisor. Very at Oxfam.
Dr. Bernardo's.
Oxfam supervisor.
You know.
Yeah, bruv. Oxfam, I don't even know that still existed, bruv. But Dr. Bernardo's is still in Brixton, fam.
Bruv, don't knock it. They make dough. Yeah, they make dough.
Yeah, they probably do, bruv. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Did you sell any? Did you sell any what's name? Any tweed jackets or any 1970s vinyl? Say no, Graham.
Fuck no.
Well, the lads give everything.
Everyone's dressed up like Elmer Fudd.
What do you want me to do?
Your sales figures are actually shocking. Yeah, What's going on? Well, we gave it everything, you know.
What do you want
That's
me to do?
life.
Yeah, bro.
That's life. Fucking hell. He said that's life. Can you believe
Yeah,
that?
we've got to the shop's shut. We've got to lay off all the staff. We're not the sales are going down the water. That's life.
We're going into bankruptcy, but that's life. Like we
But
gave
bring it in.
everything. Yeah. We're
And
going to get
like-
relegated, Hammers, but that's life.
have you seen some of the?
Could you
like
imagine?
the
Could you imagine if he
anti-
actually does that to them?
It will
No,
do.
it won't last if it's going that way.
But hold on,
Um,
wait. Where's the death threats?
Oh God, have you seen some of the things on that Hammer on West Ham Twitter Spaces? Some of the names for him and that.
What, they blowing bubbles?
Phil Potter, isn't it? Have a look.
He's getting annihilated, isn't it?
Yeah. And then have you seen the picture of him, like Osama bin Laden, but it's been like changed to Potter's face. Have you seen that?
Osama bin Potter, bro.
Osama bin Potter.
Yeah.
Hey, Potter's done out here, man. Just retire,
Yeah,
bro. You've got your Chelsea money, bro. Just cut it, bro. That's it.
Yeah,
just
he's
bounce.
Yeah.
This
He's
guy
not
Go
was
back
in
to
the
Sweden or something,
this
bro.
guy
Go
was
watch
in
the
the
Northern
Calmac
Lights.
padded room, strapped up.
Yeah.
Straight
but I'm still embarrassed that he's actually associated to our football club.
Yeah. Do you know what's
That
crazy
is-
though? I want to ask you two this one question, yeah? Did Enzo Maresca outclass him, or is just Graham Potter just not good enough?
What, in yesterday's game?
Yeah.
The Potter's all over the gaff. Listen, the way Potter wants to play, he hasn't got the players, bruv. Suchek was never playing because he's not that type of midfielder, but he played him against us because he's so scared of getting battered. He tried the only option to damage the imitation against us, and he ended up getting done anyway. He got
done like Kippers. He got done like Kippers.
Yeah, they don't listen. West Ham don't invest.
But not the way that you would spell it.
and the other thing is the players aren't having him. One of the things you've got to manage with, we're talking about it earlier, the players don't give a shit. They're money hungry. You know, it's a short career. You've got to command respect from the players in your team, and you've got to try and get the best out of them in that kind of Oxfam supervisor mentality. Ain't going to get the best out of the players they've got.
Yeah. We ain't.
No, I mean, you might be able to do it in the Swedish 8th division.
You can't be asking for charity at half time.
You know what I mean? Yeah, handing out fucking my wife's made everybody cakes for half time. You know what I mean? So he ain't gonna cook it. I just think that he's just not ruthless enough to be nice bloke, I'm sure, but he's just not got the killer instinct, has he?
No, he's not a winner, bruv. End of. You know, you need winners. You need killers. Yeah.
He gives me those vibes of where he likes to be friends. You want to be friends with the players. You're not their boss. You got to be their boss.
Listen,
if you're not their boss, then it don't work.
It works at a club like Brighton because there's no expectation.
Yeah.
Once you step up to a club that expects to win something, you know, you got to remember West Ham. They won the Conference League with Moyes. You know, they sold Rice and they didn't reinvest properly. They brought in that Italian manager and he was a shambles, bruv. Trying to, you know, these owners just don't care. They're milking it with the stadium. You know, they're milking. The thing is,
West Ham fans, the club has got some needle, hasn't it? It's got some edge. It's got some. It's a tough area. You know what I mean? It's not Brighton, a little club that's happy to be wherever, or Ostersund's. West Ham is a tough gig. Do you know what I mean? They expect, and although they haven't got the greatest history, the fans are. It's a London club at the end of the day. It's a harsh place. You can't have. They've got it completely wrong, I think. And like Bry Guy says, it's all this PR spin. He's a great coach. He's a project manager. It don't fit. It don't fit certain clubs. It didn't fit us, and it certainly don't fit them.
No, it don't.
He'll end up at Forest Green or Colchester United or somewhere like that. It'd be great for them. Do you know what I mean? Yeovil, Exeter, Plymouth, somewhere like that, out of the way.
Somewhere far on the coast, mate. Stay there. But listen, big up to everyone in here. Respect to S1zzla's curse. All of you lot, smash the like button. Put all your comments down below. We're going to cut it off, and we'll see you on the next one. 100%. Yeah. Big up curse. Big up S1zzla. Up the Chelsea. Up Mills FC. Love Chelsea. Hate Blue Co. And we will always see things they'll never see.